Hello everyone. This is my quick analysis of the recently released box art for Metroid Prime 4 Beyond. As you can see in this image, Samus appears to be standing in some kind of desert. This is notable because the recently released trailer only showed us a jungle area, which perhaps will be the starting area and fill a kind of hub role in the game world. What is interesting about this desert is that it appears to be a very wide open space, which is not typical for the Metroid Prime series. I wonder if this is merely an art style choice for the box art, or whether we will actually get to explore a wide open space in the form of this desert, for example, or maybe even in some kind of other way. Um, this would be very interesting and very notable for the Metroid Prime series, which hasn't really done this before. It would be a break from the up until now common structure of rooms of this game series. At the left-hand side of this picture, in the desert, there appears to be some kind of fortress. At the bottom, it appears to be flying some kind of large flag. An interesting detail about it is that it appears to have a kind of medieval look to it, almost like a kind of medieval stone fortress. On the right-hand side of Samus in the desert, there is a sort of mysterious tower. It appears to be Lamorne in architecture. For those who don't know, the Lamorne are the new mysterious alien species of Metroid Prime 4, and it is a very interesting structure. I wonder if we will get to explore it in the game. On surrounding Samus, both to the left and right hand side in the middle of this picture, are statues which are rather interesting because they do not look like the Lamorne statues we have seen up until this point. They appear to be much more bird-like, both in their heads and the fact that they look to have what looks like wings. Of course, the immediate association would be Chozo, would be that these are Chozo statues, which is interesting because the trailers that were released up until this point haven't shown the Chozo in any capacity. And if they are relevant enough for the game to be featured on the box art in this way, well, that's rather interesting. The final interesting detail that comes to mind is that the fact is the three large, definitely Lamorne statues that are behind Samus, over Samus' head and over her shoulders. All of these Lamorne statues appear to have a large third eye, but what is interesting is that only the two statues on the left and on the right appear to have this third eye open. The statue in the middle over Samus' head appears to have this third eye closed. And if you look closely, you can see that it is apparently closed with some kind of aperture, which could intend that it is supposed to open. Perhaps this is good. This means that these statues fill a very similar role to statues in the 2D games on Super Metroid, for example, or in the very first NES Metroid, where these statues indicate that there are three main areas of the game, and Samus has to go there and do something, which will lead to the corresponding statue opening its third eye. And once all these three statues have reacted or been activated in this way, Samus will be able to proceed to the final area. So these are my thoughts. I hope you find them interesting, and I hope that you have a nice day.